I'm in Karnak Temple in Luxor city in Egypt. Today, the great astronomical event happening here. That's when the sunrise shines at the back or the rear part of the temple in the east that faces west directly, and its rays shines through the sanctuaries of the temple one after another, flooding the aisle or the axis in the middle of the temple with its rays. This phenomena happens only once a year in the 21st of December, and that's why you can see behind me all these people, tourists and Egyptians, coming from all over, coming here just to witness this great astronomical event. All the kings who contributed in building in Karnak Temple throughout 2,000 years of the history of Egypt were keen on preserving the constructions and building in the same way to preserve the access of the temple and to make it exposed in front of the rays of the sun. The sun god of Egypt is called Ammon, and today I'm standing in the temple dedicated to god Ammon-Ra. All these great buildings behind me were built and consecrated for the cult of god Ammon-Ra. So let's witness together this great astronomical event.
The cult of the sun god Ra has started in Egypt in the dawn of history. That's when the Egyptians believed in a superior mighty power in charge of organizing all natural phenomena and is a dynamic motivation behind them. So what could be greater than the sun, around which rotate all the elements of life? It's the source of light, heat, and nutrition of bodies and plants. And when it disappears in the West world, it gives space for sleep and rest, and hence recharging energies for another day of light. If there was no sun, there wouldn't be a life on earth, a life in Egypt. There would be no Kemet. This was the simple truth which the ancient Egyptians realized thousands of years ago. For that mighty god Ra or Ammon, splendid temples were built, like Karnak Temple, the biggest house for a god on earth. Naturally, the god should have his private and unique moments in his house. They are the minutes of his alignments on the sanctuary, his private room. This event is celebrated in the temple once a year, on the 21st of December. The locals dance folkloric dances, wearing bright cheerful colors, and the music bands play, with dancers glowing and spreading joy all around. Now, god Ammon is content. He revived his house with his warm rays, starting from his rising after dawn until the early hours of the morning. Now that Ra is in the middle of the sky, the celebration is over. But people from all over the world will be waiting for him next year. And just as this year, they will rejoice his alignment and the penetration of his rays throughout the midst of Karnak Temple.